Okay, yeah, this is a story. Maybe some of you have heard this. I don't know. This is something that sometimes you may have heard at a conference. It's been around a while, by the Equity Collective and the Center for Urban Pedagogy. It's a visual primer for social impact design. Okay, so the first slide of the story, the narrator reads up there on the left. So Stacy, take it away.
Dick and Rick want to use their design skills to help communities, but they're not sure how to go about doing that.
And then we have Dick.
Is this Dick?
Yes.
I can help them. And I'm reading on my computer, it says low-income neighborhoods poorly served by city parks.
Yep.
Oh, and below that it says Dick. Oh, that's not me.
Do we want the
narrator?
Paraphrasing me.
Okay, so I'm reading the Dick is pretty sure he can. Okay,
yes.
Cool. Okay. So Dick is pretty sure he can think of a great project after seeing a story about a local community in the news. He hasn't spent much time in the area, but really wants to help. So does Rick read the caption or I read?
No, then we have Rick.
Yeah. Okay.
Rick.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they have to say. Maybe I can be helpful. I'm reading this poster. Make your voice heard. Meeting tonight about our parks.
Okay. So
I sense an Academy Award here. Awesome. Okay.
Rick believes in the power of design and wants to support and strengthen communities. He seeks out people in a nearby community to find out what's important to them. Dick and Rick approach the community and find out more.
They really need my help to fix up this park. and I am videotaping or videoing a sign that says no trespassing.
Dick starts his site analysis. He doesn't talk to anyone.
The community has problems, but real assets too, like these amazing people who care enough to try and make a change.
Okay. Rick finds out the group is concerned about parks and listens to their stories. He learns that Residents for Parks, a long-standing community group, has been working on improving a park for the past 5 years and asks if he can join their efforts. Dick and Rick figure out how to start working with the community.
The intervention will activate the space.
Dick.
Well, and then there's two neighbors sitting down there of a different demographic who say, "Who is this guy?"
Dick wants to ensure the community is engaged in the process, so he holds a public meeting to show off his design proposal.
I can work with you to I can work with you to develop a design of what you would like the park to be like. Would that be helpful? Yes. Where do we start?
Understanding that residents are experts about their neighborhood, Rick begins to work with the group and asks them about the park and their community. Dick and Rick get feedback on their design ideals.
Is that Dick or Rick in the blue shirt?
That's Dick on the left.
Okay. Dick is saying, your feedback is important. Do you think the swing should be blue or red?
Why isn't there more seating for parents to watch over their kids?
Dick asks for input, but is pretty confident in his proposal. Dick gets some mixed reviews on his ideals, but he still believes that his design can have the most impact. He has the best intentions for the community. So weird. Is that Rick talking?
I don't think it's Rick.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
It's just neighbors discussing.
Okay. Rick spends a long time hearing from residents who don't all agree with each other. He designs a way for them to work together to shape the proposal.
And is one of us going to read what the what the neighbors are saying, or we just let that go?
Maybe we should read it. Veronica, you want to read it? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's kind
yeah,
of hard
yeah.
to read. Yeah.
Okay. Who is going to manage the park? I want a place to sit while my granddaughter plays. I think the bench should be over here. I wonder if there's a way to get the youth leadership program involved. I tried.
Dick and Rick manage their project budgets.
These pro bono projects don't pay for our time, but the project will get lots of press and will look great in your portfolio.
Dick doesn't really think about the budget. There isn't much money, so he gets an unpaid intern to help with the work.
Let's include a stipend for the youth leader's time in the budget.
Rick knows the budget is tight, but wants to make sure the community's time is valued. And he knows that paying his intern will make it possible for someone from a less privileged background to move up in the design field. After many months, Dick and Rick's projects are complete.
And I am Dick, and I am imagining in a speech balloon or thought balloon of the fame that that my efforts will bring to me. Fame.
Dick's park is pretty, but fails to activate the space since no one seems to be using it. Rick's park is pretty too. Plus, it's used by all the community members who helped to create it.
I helped design this park.
Dick and Rick learn about equity. Dick got his project published in a magazine who didn't seem to notice that there were no people using it. The community was left with a new park, but it didn't respond to their needs or do anything to address larger social issues impacting them. Community members got so excited about Rick's design for the playground that the youth leadership group asked if he would help them design a stand for their farmers market, which they built themselves. The community got 2 new projects and some new skills, and the design process increased civic engagement and leadership opportunities and gave community members the chance to implement their own solutions.
I want to be a landscape architect when I grow up. What project should we tackle next?